This is your bonus September forecast reading, and this is pick a card style. You can choose from our fluorite, the tiger's eye, or the rose quartz. Let's start right here with pile number 1. If you chose our lovely fluorite pumpkin, this is your bonus reading. So let's get your oracles. We're going to put those over there for now at the end. Let's see what your spirit animal is. Oh my gosh, you have unicorn. Look at that, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you, beauty transform you. Listen to the spirits of light, abandon the darkness, and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Wow, wow, that's really cool. Unicorn. Infinite possibilities, that feels like a high priestess mindset. All right. Oh, life purpose. Look at this. Wow, this is your energy oracle. You're on a mission here. I'm getting Empress and High Priestess energy from this reading so far. Oh, awareness. Look at this. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. Maybe that with a page. There are signs and omens everywhere. So pay attention to the signs. Something is leading you, guiding you right now, and I think it's your life purpose. So let's take a look at your tarot. Of course, it's a magician. How could it not be? How could it not be? Manifesting something here. We're always manifesting, right? Sorry about the lights. I plugged it into a new slot and it still acted wonky. You have soulmate here with the Two of Cups. You got victory. How great is that? Nice. Some Leo energy. We have the King of Cups staying on top of your emotions here, hopefully. We'll see what the crossing energy is. Look at that. There's that seeing with new eyes. Page of Cups. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. Teamwork. All right, let's see what's crossing. We have the King of Pentacles. Ooh. Pay no attention to my flickering lights. All right, so King of Pentacles on the Magician. Double Earth energy there. Well, the Magician is also Gemini, but you could be manifesting a boss type energy. So that could be what you're manifesting for yourself. Ooh, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, something new here. A new soulmate. Could be business. Could be. Now we got, okay. We have the King and Queen of Cups. Well. That changes things, don't it? Yes, it does. Donut? Okay. The Magician and the King of Pentacles manifesting some money. That's what it feels like. Something new coming in here. This is all about that manifesting with purpose is what I just heard. Manifesting with purpose. The King of Pentacles. This feels like what you're manifesting for yourself. Stability, wealth. That's what I'm feeling with this Taurus energy. That's could be what you're focused on right now is this legacy. Feels very much like a 10 of Pentacles type energy. Thinking about the future, planning. Very practical energy with the King of Pentacles. But this is all about manifesting a comfortable lifestyle, because this is Venus energy. And so I'm very much feeling Empress here. You have something new coming in, a new opportunity. It's going to be abundant. Something about the two of you combining is going to be very profitable. So I can see this going both ways. This could be a new soulmate business type person, new opportunity, right? Or this could be a romantic connection. It could be either or. It just depends on your situation and your timeline and how these things are coming to you. You know, but this is definitely something incoming. It's new. It's a soulmate. And look at this. You got victory here. You've got victory. And you have the King and Queen of Cups. This is, and with the Two of Cups. So this is a divine counterpart. Someone that is very deep of emotion, just like you. You get to choose which, fill in like which one you are here, the King or the Queen of Cups. Now, if that's not the case, this victory is coming from you having balance, because that's what we have here with the King and Queen of Cups. This is balance between your light and dark, your masculine and feminine, those sorts of things. You have victory here. So this is victory, I think, either in a relationship, a business relationship, or within yourself. All those things. Ooh, look at this. 7 of Swords and the King of Cups. We have light. Now we have another 3. We have the 3 of Cups on the page, and finally we have the 8 of Cups on the 3 of Pentacles. There's strategy here, definitely, and moving forward. We have forward momentum, leaving the past behind with that eclipse energy. So I think this is either you or them, very strategic, right? Especially when it comes to anything that has to do with their emotions. Yeah, this could be the kind of person that has very deep emotions but doesn't really show it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling there. Yeah, and also not taking things so seriously. With the King of Cups, there could be, and I'm not really feeling it, but there could be a place where you could go too deep into your emotions, you know, and this is saying to try to see things on the lighter side with the 7 of Swords. Yeah, don't take things so serious. Have fun. So there's a celebration coming up. I think you're going to get an invitation to some type of party. That could be where you meet this person, right? So if you do get an invitation during this time period, September, I think you should probably go. Even if you're not, you know, really wanting to, I think there is some type of opportunity here, or some type of connection that could happen here at this party, is what I'm feeling. You have the 3 of Pentacles crossed by the 8 of Cups. So the 3 of Pentacles, this is Capricorn energies, more earth energy. This has something to do with your work, what you do for work, teamwork, that sort of thing, right? There's something that you are eclipsing here with the 8 of Cups. And what I'm feeling here is if something's not working, you're just going to walk away from it. You know, because this is teamwork, it's thinking, it's trying to figure things out, right? Because we have an architect here making these really complicated decisions and design choices. And that's what kind of, you're the architect of your life here, right? That's what this is saying. If something isn't working and you're beating a dead horse, it's time to move on. It's time to change things, is what this is saying. So I think there's a lot of contemplation here over what's working and what isn't working. That's what I'm feeling for this reading. You've got bigger fish to fry. You've got movement here. You've got a purpose. You don't have time to waste, is what that feels like to me. Ooh, mugwort, dreams, intuitive. Look at that. And healer. Wow. So pay attention to your dreams during this time. You're very intuitive. I feel that. Ooh, cleanse. Clear space for positive energy. That's what this is. This is making room, because you're getting rid of the things that don't resonate with you anymore. We have a couple more. We have Awen, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. There you go. So this, for some of you, this is all you, you know? Well, I wanted to pull a money oracle for some reason for this bonus reading, so let's see what I have. What? Walk away. What you're doing now isn't working for you. Here it is. But are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? No way. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. So if something isn't, this is big, you guys. If something isn't working out for you, it's just not working. It's time to go towards something that will work, and it's okay. That's like I have changed this channel. I'm not doing the zodiac readings anymore because they just weren't working. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and it just wasn't working. So this is going to be the style now. Pick a card or just general readings that reaches a much wider audience. You don't have to be a specific sign, and that's how it's going to be going forward. Now, whether or not that's going to work either, I don't know. But I tell you what, once I released that grind of doing something very repetitive that wasn't working, I feel so good now. I feel so light and I'm very happy. So there you go. Fluorite pumpkin, that is your reading. That was amazing. All right, let's clean this up and we will move on to number 2. All right, if you chose our beautiful tiger's eye pumpkin, this is your bonus September forecast. We are going to put these on the side, and I am just stunned and amazed at how amazing the first reading was and how on point I was with the oracle messages. All right, let's see what your spirit animal oracle is. Cat. Woohoo! Yay! Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So that feels like a Queen of Wands energy. Do what you want, as long as it doesn't harm anybody, right? Woo! Mother Earth, Gaia. Wow! Look at that. That's got Empress written all over it, doesn't it? That's what it feels like. You are the sovereign. So definitely an Empress energy or an Emperor energy here. Very independent. Elegance. Look at that. This feels like Queen of Cups to me. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water, and glide. Go with the flow is what this is saying. Go with the flow. All right, so let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we have. Page of Swords. Ooh, okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Maybe starting something new or learning still, right? We're always still learning. We have the Seven of Pentacles. There's study here. I'm feeling a sense of study. Oh, we have
the Devil.
All right, the Devil is in the details. Distractions. Knight of Pentacles. Look at all these people. Look at all these court cards. And now we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to figure out, is it worth it, right? Is it worth it? This could be trouble. Oh, here we go. Let's go with the flow. This is what I saw in my mind's eye was the Six of Swords, going with the flow, right? Moving away from something. You have the Ace of Cups on the Page of Pentacles. And ooh, look at this. We have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, you're making a choice. Ooh, boy. But we got to watch out for that Devil energy, right? Woohoo! This is not saying anything. Whatever it is that you're making this decision on to go towards, I hope it's not this Devil. We'll see when we get to that next row. I hope not. Don't go towards the Devil. That would be terrible. But there is an offer here of love, right? I'm not sure about it though, because we'll see. But you're going towards it. Or this energy could be coming towards you without saying anything. You might have a surprise visitor coming in that you didn't know that was coming, right? I'm getting that. But there's movement here. So this is either you going away from something, towards something new, or something is coming towards you. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have an offer here. Ace of Cups. New. It can still be crappy energy, but it can still be new. I don't know yet. We'll see. So the Page is someone opening the door, someone sending a message here, could be. Or there's an opportunity that you see that lies ahead that you might have to start at the ground floor, right? With this Page, you have to learn something new or start at the bottom. It's a heart's desire. But we know for sure that there's a heart's desire here. You could be this Devil energy's heart's desire, or they could be yours, or this could be a work thing, because we do have the Page. It's going to be different for each of you. So I have to throw all that out there. Here we go. Looking at things. Is it going to be worth it? Well, if it's Devil, no. Okay? Just 100% no. If you're seeing red flags, pay attention to them. Pay attention to your intuition. You know, what's got me worried is leaving this comfort zone. Now, that's not bad in and of itself, right? Sometimes, you know, if you're nervous about public speaking, but you're in college and you have to take the speech and you have to get out there, that's okay, right? Things like that push you and make you stronger, that's fine. But if you're feeling uncomfortable about this Devil energy and you're wondering, is it worth it? No, absolutely not. So it just depends on your situation. There's a lot of thought going into this, you know. This is very careful thought about where you are spending your resources, your time, effort, energy, and choosing a path here. Woo! Woo! All right, let's see what's coming up on this last row, because this is, Oh, okay. Seeing the truth here with the Ace of Swords, victory. Let's keep going with good stuff. Oh boy. We got the Five of Cups on the Knight of Pentacles. And oh, son of a bitch. Three of Swords here. All right. Well, not all is lost. Okay. Now here's the deal. This devil energy, it could be a person. It could be anything that steals your time. You know, it doesn't have to be an actual person. It could just be, you know, bad decisions and things like that. It could be this Five of Cups here. This is being stalled out. Not moving, stuck in this sadness, depression, you know, regrets, things like that. Okay. You've got opportunity. It's fine. If something has happened, which looks like it has, you might just need to process. Okay. You could be losing someone, something like that. And it just kind of slows you down. This just feels like a speed bump. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Mother Earth is a very healing energy, so get your feet out on the ground if you can, safely, right? No fire ants. The problem here is self-worth, okay? And this could be what you need to heal in order to not deal with this toxic devil energy anymore. You need to have self-worth. You need to heal your self-worth here with this Three of Swords before any more pain can come your way. Because that's what I was feeling up here. If you don't have a good sense of self-worth, this charlatan down here is going to rob you of your time, effort, energy, money, your sanity. You know what I'm saying? So this is a warning here. It doesn't have to happen. But if it does happen, it's karmic and it was meant to teach you your self-worth. You're going to think back and, why did I give my time to these idiots? Why? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. But if you make it through this, which I think you can, it'll make you stronger, wiser, then you can have victory over this in the future. Now, it's not saying this situation won't appear again with a different person or a different set of circumstances. But this time you can see it for what it is. And you can cut it out immediately or just not deal with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So just learn. Learn from this experience. Remove the swords from your heart. Right? Say, you know, boy, I was a bad judge of character on that one. Forgive yourself. Hardest thing to do. You know, if you can forgive them, great. If not, you still got to let it go at some point. You don't want to harbor resentments and things like that. You don't want, because that'll keep you stuck here. That'll keep you stuck, and that's no bueno. We don't want that. So, is there a bump in the road? Yes. Can you get over it? Yes. Of course. Of course. Southwest Lamas, abundance, harvest, and bounty. You're going to be fine. You're going to pull through. Loyal friend, a wise and supportive person. This is good. You have at least one person that is going to be there for you through this, right? If you hit this bump in the road. Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. That's the Ace of Swords. You're going to see the truth about this person or this situation, whatever it is trying to steal from you, right? All right, so I wanted to pull a different set of cards here for this reading. This is our money manifestation. You have fear of failure. That could be this devil energy for some of you, keeping you stuck and not moving forward. And we have this right here, not thinking you're worth it. Your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. So for some of you, this is it, right? But you have the key right here. The key is to just try. Because if you don't try, guess what? The answer is no. The answer is failure. You got to try. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone, you gotta make the effort. If you don't ask, the answer is no. You know, you fail 100% of the chances that you don't take to, you know, better yourself, right? There we go. All right, so that is your, and Tiger's Eye, if you think about it, that is personal empowerment. And that's what you need here. You need some Leo energy, right? Okay, that is number 2. All right, let's move on to number 3. All right, we have come to our third and final bonus September forecast reading. If you chose the Rose Quartz Pumpkin, this is your reading. We're going to look at these oracles at the end. But for now, let's see what your spirit animal is. You have Prosperity the Frogger. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. So we got some Sag energy there. Wheel of Fortune. Let go of the past. Eight of Cups, right? Opportunities are close at hand. Aces. We have Truth. Look at that. Some justice energy. Karma. Could be. And we have Dignity. Look at that. Self-esteem, self-worth, maybe Six of Pentacles. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So self-worth here with this Dignity also feels like a little bit of Leo there. So let's take a look at your tarot. The Hanged Man. We've got some Pisces energy here. Knight of Swords. Charging ahead here. Ooh, Temperance. We do have. It's just saying, maybe slow down just a little bit. Hold your horses. Let's see. Ooh, Death card. Scorpio energy. My goodness. What? Wheel of Fortune? How could it have possibly known? And the Ace of Cups. Look at that. Okay, so we have a heart's desire here. Very good. We have good luck and fortune. We have transformation. We have patience. We have a little bit of wanting to rush, but maybe needing to look at things from a higher perspective, a little different perspective. Just slow down. Slow down. Look at that. So we have balance on the Hangman. All right, that makes sense to me. Woo, yep, fools rush in, don't they? Yeah, you're ready to go on something, aren't you? You're just chomping at the bit. Apparently you're a horse. So, and now we have the Page of Swords. Keep it to yourself. Maybe, baby. So the Hangman, this is about, I feel like you would do well with meditation or restricting your movements at this time. That's why we have restriction of movements. Don't jump right in. Do not. I feel like that's what it's saying here. Don't rush. Try to keep things in balance here with this Two of Pentacles, your work and play. So there's a need for balance here. We see that. Look, with the scales here, what you put in, you get back. So that's karma. So this is saying that to get to this enlightenment, to get to this state of balance, you need to keep yourself in balance. This is all about self-balance. Sorry, my lights are just wonkadoo. I think I'm going to have to get a new one there because the plug-in is overheating. So you've got this wanting to rush forward energy here. Really wanting to go. Really wanting to move. Taking a leap of faith. There's speed in this movement here. And this looks good. It looks like you have let something go. This would say that you have this is definitely letting the past go. Learning the lessons and ready to move forward. There is an excitement here with moving forward and starting with this 0 point energy. Fantastic. That is the point of creation here. So that looks good, but I still feel like you need to have patience here. You need to slow down. Slow down. This is saying you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You have this amazing ability right now to change your circumstances with this inner alchemy. We're changing water to wine here. But it's also, I feel like it's saying keep this to yourself, your plans, how you're working, how you're moving. Just get it done. See, the world responds to results, not saying this is what I'm going to do. Nobody really cares what you're going to do. People respond to what you have done. So I would keep things to yourself. That's what I'm feeling there. Let's see what's on this last row. There's my light. So you have transformation, you have good luck and fate, and you have a heart's desire. Bam. What? You are going through a major transformation here. Major. You are changing your circumstances. And this is a major one because these are major cards here. Page of Cups. There's your heart's desire again. And the Four of Cups. But look, we got the Ace coming in right there. This is big time. See this 4 here? This is not action. This is the sitting and being dissatisfied with how things are going. This is what's starting everything right here, is what I feel. But you got to get moving. You got to take action. And I think it's about to just burst out of you, almost like an alien coming out of your chest is what it feels like. This is a saying that you've had enough and you're done. You're done with mediocrity, done with your past choices. It's time to start something new with these. You got the Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Keep it to yourself. But I think you're about to have some type of epiphany. This Ace of Cups here feels like a heart's desire is about to just overwhelm you, right? And that's what's going to start this whole thing. It starts here. But you got to let go with that full energy. Look at that. It's taking this cup here, this heart's desire, and saying, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try. I'm going to see what I can do. And that just, it just opens everything up. Once you start taking action on it, that's when the wheel starts turning for you. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Double temperance. You got to have patience with this process. But it starts within you. It starts with your perspective. How you think with that hangman. So you're about to have a shift here. We're seeing it show up with the hangman and this temperance twice. So how you used to think down here, 180. Boom, done. It's going to be like a switch going off. Yep. Bam. That's it. That's what I'm feeling. Ellen of the Ways, guardian, ancient, way shower. So you have a guide right now, whether you believe it or not. It could just be your higher self. Gossip. Words spread fast. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. They'll poo-poo it. They'll put bad mojo energy on it, you know. Don't tell anybody until you've finished or completed what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to know. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and luck. Lucky chances. This is it. Whatever it is you're doing, you've got luck big time behind your side. And it's going to be very prosperous too. I pulled a money oracle for this set of readings. So let's see what we got. Love. Look at that. Love is the greatest. We have the Ace of Cups here. Look at that. Love is the greatest of success to the path of prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? This is about loving yourself and loving your journey. Wow. Wow. I'm so glad I pulled this money manifestation oracle because it, for all three readings, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wonderful guidance, I think. So if this is you, let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. Wow. But it starts with love, love of self. That's what gets you out of this Four of Cups. Wow. All right. That is your readings. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.